What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a long 6 months since I picked up the camera. Like I really wanted to pick up the camera but I just couldn't. There's been so much going on. We've finally moved. It's been like this long anticipated thing. We just had so much drama since that unrest, you know, that fire, the riots and all that shit. They burnt down warehouses. It was hectic. It was hectic for a lot of families and business owners and all that. And we got a fright, so I ended up selling up all my cars. But you guys know the story if you've been following me for quite some time. We sold up everything, GTR, RX-7s, MR2, I gave away the one Skyline. And anyway, we moved. So you guys know, if you've been following, that we started getting passports ready and all that stuff for the kids. And well, I didn't say where I was going to move, but we were going to move to Portugal. And literally everything was ready. I made a really good friend in Portugal. I'm upset that I'm not going because, well, we're not going to be close to him. So quick shout out to Fabio. He's been such a help to myself, to my family, in trying to get us to relocate there. And then, well, we're not there. We decided to give South Africa another shot. I'm still in SA. I have a lot of faith in this country. I've lived here my entire life. I am Portuguese, but born here. I'm South African. You can't tell me to go back to Europe and all that jazz. So, because I'm from here, I'm a South African at heart. And I didn't want to give this all up just because of one silly little incident, big incident. Anyway, we moved. And let me try and make this as short as possible, and then don't run away, because I bought two cars. One of them is a project car, the other one is a weekend, a cool car. I'll show you guys in a sec. But anyway, long story short, my wife and I figured garden route sounds safe. What should I do? So I flew into PE, I hired a car, contacted multiple estate agents like a week prior, all the way from J Bay to Mossel Bay, and I was going to stop in between George and Knysna, blah blah blah. I still went to Knysna and George, but anyway, I fell in love with J Bay, like really fell in love with it, and we ended up buying a house in Jeffreys Bay. It's flipping awesome. So we bought a house with a lot of space. I'm currently in the garage right now, and there's my GC8, still have it. Double garage, I got space for cars outside, still have the Lexus is outside, and then the car I'm about to show you guys. Unfortunately the project car is still in Durban. Bought it on the 26th of December, and then it had no starter motor, battled to get a starter motor, like really battled to get a starter motor, and then eventually found one. Wrong one for the wrong type of engine, similar car, wrong type of engine. Got a new one like 2 months later, car's running, car starting, so that's a plus. And then licensing just happened, and it's on my name, registered on the road, all that shit. And then unfortunately we had a death in the family. My uncle passed away, and it's just put a little bit of a delay on things, so my dad didn't have a chance to send the car onto the trucking company and all that stuff. And he's been an absolute star, and fetching the car for me, looking after it, getting it running with the starter motor, like he's been an amazing help. And anyway, I got to see the car, and I ended up going to see it. I don't want to give any spoilers here, because you guys need to see this like properly. I didn't take my camera down because I went there for the funeral, and I was just there for one day, but the car was there at my parents' place, and I got to tinker a little bit. Super stoked though. Anyway, I'm in J Bay. It's quiet, there's like 15,000 people living here. It's got good schools, it's got very low crime rate. There's a lot of pros. It's got amazing scenery, people are amazing. Like a lot of the people here are just super friendly, they go out of their way to help you. My estate agent who sold me this house, it's like they have gone over and above. Like I cannot say anymore how grateful I am. I mean, he even came to fetch my new weekend car from PE with me, because I needed to drive down. Like, thanks guys. Anyway, we're here. I'm gonna go for a drive in the GC8 in a little bit. I actually kind of filmed that yesterday, but Yeah, because you'll see the transition. I shaved today and yesterday I didn't shave. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bullshit you guys. This is my garage. Let me show you around quickly. It's not fully set up yet, but I'm getting there. Excuse the noise. Inverter is busy charging. I've got solar inverter with life 4 Po batteries, lithium ion and everything. It's a bit of a lifesaver because we get stage 6 here in Durban. You only get like from stage 4 and up, and then even stage 6 in Durban is only like, I don't know, stage 2 here. Anyway, I put up some modular shelving here so I can just put brackets and then go higher. I've got cupboard space, which I never had before. Literally just got crap inside here at the moment. Turbos, boxes. These boxes are full of gauges and JDM parts. Like cool stuff. Good old pegboard with some hand tools, some spare wheels for this car. Picked up those spares, and then workbench, another cabinet piling up shit, Ted's shoes in the corner, and then my GC8. You guys need to see this thing. It's changed so much. First of all, it's had a full respray. It's looking damn good. Secondly, it's got a second engine rebuild. First one, long story, I'll tell you in that walk around video. It's got a lot of stuff done. There's a lot of changes. The car's a lot cleaner than what it used to be. These seats, if you're wondering, they're for the project car. They're Recaros. They could possibly be fake, but the car needs some seats. That car is a shitbox, to say the least. But it's a good thing because I actually bought it because I want to track. I want to track at Eldo Scribante Raceway. It's in PE at 67 k's from me, and I needed seats. So anyway, there's the seats. I got a little shrine set up here because I do miss my JDM cars at the end of the day. And this is all stuff in remembrance of my car. I'll probably expand on that and make it a little bit bigger. One weekend and I already broke the garage door. My dad helped me fix everything. I kind of pulled that red string here because there was no electricity and was before I had my inverter. I pulled the red string and the garage door just flung all the way to the end. Bang, crashed. The whole top broke off. So my dad and I, or mostly my dad, landed up fixing it. Anyway, I'm in J-Bay. It's flipping awesome. I'm going to take you guys for a quick drive, show you what's what. In J-Bay, there's a couple things that I love. I didn't get enough time in the car. I only had about an hour that I had to get back. I've still got young kids. My boy is only 2.5, so. How crazy is this view in front of me? This is why I moved to J-Bay. Okay, one of the reasons. Real estate's also a lot cheaper. But on a serious note, like I was saying, we didn't land up moving to Portugal because of all the things going on, and then we figured, you know what, we had our honeymoon in Oslo, like almost 10 years ago. Why don't we come look in the garden route? I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. I mean, other than the views, jeez, okay, I'm not picking up my camera again, but wow, it like stretches all the way across. I've seen this almost every day. We come down here every single day, and it still blows my mind. And I've never been one of those for like, oh, the view and the beaches. I've probably been to the beach already more than I have my entire life in Durban. I'll be honest, the roads are not great. They're not great at all, especially when you've got coilovers. And I'm not the only one with coilovers. I found a couple JDM cars here. I found a yellow Evo 7 outside someone's house. The dude also owns a blue, dark bluish 200SX S13. And then I've seen another, oh, that's lovely with coilovers. I've seen another S13 200SX. Oh, fucking coilovers, Jesus. My spine. That stretch of road's pretty bad, the rest of it's not so bad. I mean, it's pretty bad if you compare it to Durban. But anyway, 3 JDM cars. There's a Hawkeye. What is the... Really? There's a Hawkeye WRX in front of me. I can see it's a WRX. He's got fog lamp. stock WRX. Seen a 2012 STI. Okay, technically those aren't JDM. They're just Japanese sports cars that we had. JDM would be a car that was only sold in the Japanese domestic market. A lot of you guys, no, I'm generalizing that too much. A lot of people, not you guys are clever, because you subscribe to me, and you've been waiting 6 months for me to throw up content. I think I'm back. I'm back. I've started lining up some JDM cars for sale videos. I've got a whole bunch of other crap going on with content. But let's shoot back to the garage. It's so nice having a double garage. Okay, you guys ready? Here it is. Boom. Another Subaru. Oh, man. 2005 2.5 XT. Subaru Forester XT. That's it. Such a good car, such a capable car, all-wheel drive. It's the same drivetrain as the Impreza, and it's got the EJ25 in it and all that goodness. It is one crappy little item. It's an automatic. Okay. Other than that, the car is so neat. For the year, for the mileage, especially for the mileage. I bought a high miler. I may have to rebuild it at some stage. It's not, the head gaskets haven't gone yet. I've done about 500-600 Ks already myself, pushing it hard. Everything's stock, which is great. And then we've got the space. I mean, you guys have seen, everybody's seen a 2005 Forester XT. You know, it's just a normal Forest, but it's clean. It's got 360,000 kilometers in it. But then it's got all the boot space in the world. I've got the thingy closed. Okay, wait. You need to see this. Pop a little bit forwards. You can tell I've been using this for the beach. We kind of opted for the automatic because my wife is also going to drive this car a little bit. Is that it? Oh no, it's a piece of dope. So yeah, we got an auto, but it's so stock. How clean is that for 360,000 Ks? And honestly, I swear, if you had to put a piece of tape over the mileage, you would not tell that it's got 360. You might say maybe like 130, 120,000 Ks. Oil's good, oil's clean, looks brand new, probably got changed recently. Coolant's fine. Sorry, I'm lying. Coolant was not fun. Coolant had an issue. Coolant's fine on the car. I need to do a coolant change like in a week or two. Anyway, we bought a Foz. It's got a Pro Drive exhaust on the back. It's the only mod, but that's like an OEM factory thing that you can buy. And that's like probably where the most rust is on the back. It's just surface rusting at the end of the day. So yeah, that's the weekend. We kind of bought it for two reasons. First of all, the Lexus is still going so well. Love that car, had it for a couple of years already, and it's got a Toyota engine at the end of the day, and it's just going to last a very, very long time, especially when you look after it, and I've been looking after the car. So the Lexus we're still dailying. This thing, we needed space, because now we're living in J-Bay, we can jump in the car and drive to places like George, Knysna, Hermanus in Cape Town, you know. Problem is with the Lexus and two kids trying to cram the pram in and trying to cram, no, this is what we needed. Double-edged sword. It's got a tow bar on the back. Because I don't live in Durban anymore, my parents still live in Durban, I don't have the luxury of borrowing my dad's buckies. If you're not from South Africa, his trucks, his pickup. Yeah, so I kind of had to sort myself out. So now I can carry a trailer, pull a car, all that stuff. So happy. I'm really, really stoked. And like I said, it's been driving so well. I may have to rebuild it in the future. Content is going to be coming soon. Project car is going to be arriving in plus minus 15 working days from the time of this video. Which sucks, but when it's here, there's so much to do. Like I want to strip it down to bare metal, as close as possible to bare metal. And then we're going to build it up from there. We're going to drop an engine in. It does have an engine in it now, but we're going to do a swap. There's so much stuff that needs to be done, and I cannot wait. So massive amount of content with that. And then the other thing is, next video will be this car. Do a walk around on that, full walk around. It's overdue. You guys know nothing about it and what's in there, and there's some really good shit in that car. After that, I'm going to be carrying on with monthly JDM cars for sale in South Africa, and I might do a global series of that because I found some really cool cars overseas. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm waffling. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are back, and drop a comment. Also, what do you think I'm getting? What is my project car? What's your guess? Tell me. I'm interested to see what you guys think. What clues should I give you? It's Japanese. It's blue. That's all I'm telling you. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.